Okay, so this is gonna be, what is this shit? Oh my god. Okay, I am going to do, this is, hang on a second, what is going on here? Sit straight. Hang on. Whew. There we go. I feel like I'm in a YouTube maker studio. So this is going to be a tutorial, a hairstyle tutorial. If you ever wonder how I get this fantastic hairstyle, I've had a couple questions about how do I pull this off. I work very hard on this. It's bleached. It's probably not the most healthy. Some people have asked, how do I manage to pull this off? Well, today I'm going to walk you through today I'm going to walk you, sorry, I had to do that a couple times because I kept messing it up. So today I'm going to walk you through my hairstyling routine. My hairstyling routine. Here's the routine, guys. First, let me just get all of these supplies that I need. There's a surprising amount of supplies, because this is nearly an arts and crafts kind of a situation. You don't realize this, but I wake up at about 3 or 4 in the morning and I, start working on my hairdo just so that it looks just right for the 0 people that see me during quarantine. No, but for real. So first, let me go and get this. Why can't I fucking say it? So I'm gonna go get the things that I need to style my hair. I'll be right back. Stay right there. Don't move. So I am back. I have everything I need here. I'm going to show it to you in a second and we'll talk about it. First things first, this is kind of a messy project, and I'm in my room. I'm going to try and do my best to keep everything as neat as possible, but I have to remove this shirt because it's my favorite shirt. So first things first, you don't have to have these exact products. You'll see that some of them, there are other variations of the same kind of product. Make do with what you have. Like, for example, water, glass of water. Now I usually don't put it in a glass. I don't have a sink in my bedroom, so put it in a glass. This you can probably find. If you can't find this, ethanol should work just as well and it shouldn't be an issue. Texture. How do they do this? You can see what that is. Texturizing clay. Standard pomade. This is like just salt spray, kind of sugar, whatever. I use 2 different brushes. This is a comb. This isn't a brush. This is just a comb. This is what's called a paddle brush. I use a blow dryer. This one is pink and black. And then I just have this standard hair product that you can find pretty much anywhere. And those are all of the products that I use. So we can get into how this works. So the first thing I like to do is get my hands wet. It's a lot easier to start. Oh, this is gonna be good. It's a lot easier to start, with some wet hair. Get it all, kind of run your hands through, run your fingers through your hair, get all of the hair. So that's pretty good. That's wet. Just workable. We can work with this. I like to start with the texturizing clay. I just get a little bit out, just kind of a bit on my nail because it's clay, so it's a little bit harder. Rub it in, boom, just like that. Rub it to the sides. I know, because I have very short hair and it kind of textures the sides a little bit. I just rub it into the sides like that. And now we're gonna part the hair like this. Keep all that up. Then you just comb, you know what I mean? You just comb the sides. Part on the other side, you just comb it. You just comb. That should be good. Boom, texturizing clay, done. Next thing, I use the pomade. Some people don't think mixing products is technically the right thing to do, but I say fuck the right thing to do. I am going to, not generally speaking, the right thing to do is usually not wrong, but it's also subjective, so I'll let you figure that out. And I like to get a lot of this shit. This is the good shit. Put it all in my hand. It looks like that. This is just pomade, standard, rub it in. you know, with the water. And then boom, just, you know, down. The key here is down. That's really key here. You really just want a layer of it on the top. You know, and that's probably not enough, so I'm gonna get a bunch more of this. You really rub it in. Down. Down is the way to go. And you'll see, we're gonna go up a little bit later. You'll see. You know, we'll get there. This is a marathon, not a sprint. And we use the... See, it's been a while. Ow. Ow. You know what? It's been a while since I brushed my hair like this and did this part. This is technically the way I should do it, but sometimes, you know what? That really hurts, and... You know what? Let's not... We don't actually have to comb it. You know what? Let's just move on and not skip that step. It's gonna be fine. So now we're just gonna throw on, this is just standard. But what you're gonna wanna do, you know, scoop a good amount, a fair good amount. Don't be shy with this stuff because, you know, it smells quite strong, but don't be afraid of this stuff. You're just gonna put it like this, just like the other stuff. You're gonna rub it in, just like that. And then you're just gonna start working it in from the bottom. And, you know, water is a good idea here because this stuff gets kind of sticky when it's too dry. You know, work it in from the bottom. Get all the back. Make sure you get the back. And I'm seeing that we could use more of this. This, you know, which is often the case. I honestly, to be honest, I almost always put more of this stuff in because it's deceivingly, you know, ineffective at first. You think you've put enough in and then you realize, well, you know, shit. You may think that this, you know, looks far from what you normally see. This is only the beginning. We're kind of just massaging the hair at first. This is just the first step. You'll see with the blow dryer and the salt spray, it really it does magic. So you can see this, you know, the texture is really getting there. The volume and the texture, it's still kind of heavy, you know, it doesn't mess around. This is a real, you know, real hairstyle. This isn't child's play. So we're gonna put that aside. We're gonna get going with the hair dryer now. I'm gonna just unplug you for a second. Okay, you know what? This son of a bitch. Oh shit. Can you still see me? There's nowhere to... I'm gonna turn that light off, you know. That's the way we're gonna have to do this. I know that you don't see anything, but we're gonna just turn the blow dryer on. We want it full on hot. Okay, that's gonna really soften all the product in the hair, really soften it, let it kind of soak into, you know, the follicles on the hairs. They're really going to absorb the nutrients and the carbohydrates. Boom. That is what you do with the hair dryer. I mean, you can kind of see it looks kind of burned. It's not. That's just the product kind of doing its thing. What you're going to want to do now is throw some of this salt spray. Boom, boom, boom. These are little spritzes, okay? We're not, you know, I'm going to turn the light back on. That's better. So we're not dousing our hair. We're just kind of spritzing the bits. So the last thing, you're just going to want to preheat your oven to 400. It's going to take about 30 minutes depending on the oven model. I'm just kidding. You don't actually heat the oven. What would you need an oven for? This is hair. Do not put your head in the oven. You can now drink this. I usually throw it in the fridge for like a couple hours. I put some ice in, and if you just mix it with some coconut water and cut up strawberries, it's really actually delicious. You know what? I forgot that we haven't used this one yet, and so pretty much you just want to just some tapping. Just taps here and there. Kind of gives it more texture. That's about it. We don't even need to use that anymore. Like, this is what it looks like when I first style it. It's gonna kind of settle into what you normally see. It settles into that, so don't be alarmed if it doesn't look totally the way you expect it to. So that's it, guys. That's how I do my hairstyle. That's pretty much the whole thing, and that's my routine, and I do that every morning. And be careful that you don't burn your hair off with the blow dryer. I love you. That's all that you have to know. You don't have to do anything. Thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate all your support. Mwah.